Okay, so we are going to try again, and this time I'm gonna make it super short, and this is for you who is not going to watch live. And so, what is it, this one method that this man talks about will actually help me overcome my problems with my Danish? And by the way, also fix you not feeling at home in Denmark, you feeling alone in Denmark, you feeling like it's impossible, maybe even impossible to learn Danish. I've been there before. I've had students who felt that before. So you're not alone if you feel that. For people who, just have a hard time understanding Danish and speaking Danish and whatever it may be in terms of Danish, right? I want to tell you that it is definitely fixable. I have helped my students overcome this in 90 days, especially one of my students who overcame this extremely fast. And the one thing that I want to, the method is actually extremely simple, and I don't want to go on for 10 minutes. And I'm gonna share it right here because this is the foundation and cornerstone for a transformation where you go from having big problems in terms of your Danish and in your life, just not feeling at home in Denmark, feeling alone. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay, to and if this is you, you feel it right now. Okay, to a version of you where you feel empowered, you have 110% confidence in your Danish, and you can speak it with ease, and you can speak it fluently. This is the first step, and it is a one-on-one coaching with me, a test coaching. So maybe you have seen me talk about this before on my YouTube or even on my Instagram. I talk about my one-on-one test coachings. And I have a very limited amount of spots because I only help the people who really need my help. So that means that I don't really have a lot of spots because it is a very special coaching I do for students who really need my help, who wants to actually overcome these kinds of problems, as I was just talking about a second ago. And yeah, it is like a one-on-one coaching. It's like imagining a one-on-one class with an online teacher. You know, it's the idea is super simple. That's exactly what it is. But apart from being just a one-on-one coaching, it's also a chance for you to get my expert guidance on exactly what you need to do from A to C, A to Z, A to C, I believe you call it in English, on exactly what you need to do even after the coaching. So it is actually a one-on-one coaching plus a strategy for you to reach your goal specifically. So if your goal is to write professional emails that are super sharp and very grammatically correct and just good in terms of your work, where you work, you need to write very good emails. Then that's one of my that's how I would actually prepare your coaching if that would be your case. And let's say that you're someone who just wants to speak Danish in with your friends and in your personal life to benefit from learning Danish in that way and feel more at home in Denmark, then I would completely tailor it to your situation so that you actually achieve exactly that thing. So it is very malleable, and it completely is focused 100% upon your goals and needs. So yeah, that is what did I call the stream again? The one strategy. Uh, that's how you overcome your problems with Danish with one simple method. The simple method is a one-on-one coaching with me and a strategy plan on how you can go and reach your goals yourself if that's what you want after the one-on-one coaching. And if you actually want my help after the one-on-one coaching, then I can help you implement all these and make you as good as fluent in Danish, at least extremely good in 90 days. But that requires something very special because I cannot guarantee anybody that unless they are 110% dedicated and motivated and actually have the discipline to work with their Danish every single day. Very good. So that's the simple method. And if I have to give you the reason why I believe that you cannot actually live without it if you really want to feel at home in Denmark and have a good life, I would say it like this. The way I felt in Italy in 2023 when I was kicked out of the country because I didn't speak the language, I don't want to wish that upon you or anybody. That was a horrible feeling. It was my dream to go to Italy. It was in March of 2023. I was working at a campsite, like a camping area, and I was lodging guests into the camping area and taking payments and stuff like that in the reception as a receptionist. And I lost my job because I didn't have any confidence in Italian. I couldn't help the Italian clients that we had on the campsite. So imagine me having no friends, being completely alone in Italy. I know how that feels, and it is very, very fixable, especially with someone who has been in the same situation and who speaks Danish fluently and who is a language coach, just like I am. So that's why I would say reach out to me on Instagram. I'm going to put the link here. This is how you can get a hold on me. It's probably the only way I can guarantee you to actually get one of these test coachings with me. And let me just tell you, last time I had one of my students on the test coaching, she went from not being able to speak. Okay, and I want you to listen closely. And actually, I have her testimonial on Instagram. Her name is Claudia, by the way. So this student wasn't able to speak to anybody, okay? Her Danish friends, speaking to them in English, missing the Danish jokes, feeling kind of left out and alone because she didn't understand her Danish friends when they spoke in Danish. But she really wanted to understand them. And then one thing happened. She reached out to me and she got one of my one-on-one coachings. And I helped her. And in 7 days, and I kid you not, she was able to speak to her friends. And I have her story on my Instagram with her Danish friends in Danish in 7 days because of this one coaching and the little extra help I gave to her because I just wanted her to succeed very badly. So if you want the results like Claudia, and I can, if you go to my Instagram, you can actually see her story. So I really, really I would do that if I were you because it's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna put my Instagram here. That's the only way you can get a hold of me for 100% certain. Okay. Just a moment. This is not the right link. I'm gonna put the right link. Just a moment. I apologize. This is the right link. Yeah. So if you want to go from struggling to actually finally take the first step towards Danish mastery and a life where you're happy and where you feel a part of Denmark and not just like you're in Denmark, and just have massive confidence in your Danish, just having fun learning it and just living your best life in Denmark, reach out to me on Instagram. If it's completely impossible for some reason, because I'm not the best at tech, if it's completely impossible, say for some reason, you can actually just put a YouTube message, but that way I can't guarantee you that you can actually get a spot because my first priority is my Instagram and followers on my Instagram. I hope that's clear. Vi ses. Everything is clear now. Vi ses. You have the next. The ball is on your side now.